Hi, I am Veronica from Yoga Born in Sterchley. Welcome to Move Through May. Today I am going to talk to you about Trikonasana, triangle pose. But before to talk about the pose, let's catch 3 breaths together. Sit down with your knees, your legs crossed or on your shins, your spine is straight, your shoulders are open and relaxed, your hands are relaxed, close your eyes. Inhale through the nose deeply, exhale through the nose. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Open your eyes, and now we can start to speak about Trikonasana. So like I was saying, Trikonasana means triangle pose. In fact, the shape looks like a triangle. I like also to say looks like the diagonals of a triangle. And let's see the pose before to start to talk. So maybe starting from Tadasana, mountain pose. We open our legs wide, wider than the hips, not too extremely wide, is a good amount to have our feet well grounded. And now rotate your left foot towards the front of the mat. In this way your feet are 90 degrees, your heels are aligned together. Open your arms wide, parallel with the floor. Just check your arms, they are parallel. And then now keeping your leg still, just moving from your waist to the top, your spine, just reach forward. And when you reach the maximum amount, you start to lower your left hand on your left leg and raising the right arm towards the ceiling. Now your hand depends where stay comfortable, that your chest is widely open to the side and you don't collapse down. So if you have a space, you adjust your chest, your spine. Now maybe you can lower down your hand and place your hand where it's reachable for you, can be on your foot. The important thing, you are not collapsing with your chest, and maybe you can grab your big toe. So any amount is the amount correct to you to keep your chest opened, and maybe you really focus your gaze towards your raising hand. And you can stay here for a few breaths, until 5 breaths, feeling all is going on to your body. That you feel a nice big stretch to your hamstrings, the side of your leg, your IT bend. You feel this opening of the chest with the lowering of your spine, with this gentle twist by your spine is quite neutral, and your arms, they are straight, so working on your shoulders. And this is the full pose. Then you come back and naturally you do the pose to the opposite side, because always we have to do the pose evenly. So turn now your right foot, your left foot is 90 degrees with the heels aligned together. Open your arms, reach forward with your chest facing the side, and now release your hand on your right leg, on your right shin, and raise your left arm to the top. And now if you have space, you can lower down and maybe grabbing your big toe. keeping your chest open, continue to breathe. And the important thing, when you breathe in the pose, you should feel free your breath passing. If you feel a constriction, means you are going too far, maybe you have to release a little bit the pose, because the pose is very strong. And come back. Now this is the pose fully, but if you want to get a variation, maybe using some props because you don't feel comfortable with your hand on your leg, you can use a prop, and you can place a prop by the foot to the front, or if you feel like your chest is collapsing, maybe you can place the props at the back of your foot. In this way your chest tends to stay more open because you give more space. So you can use the prop to the highest level or the middle level. So this is a way to use props with the Trikonasana that really helps to find your pose in a comfortable way with the right opening. And if you feel difficulty to keep your arm straight to the top, you can also think to just leave the arm on your waist. If you feel you have some issue to your shoulder, or if you don't feel comfortable at all, maybe you are at the beginning of this pose, maybe you can just leave your hand and work on the opening of your chest more than the stretching the arm. So you can stay here looking towards the sky if it's good with your neck, but you can look also to the front of you. The important thing, really focus in opening your chest. Some way instead to give a little bit more spice to our Trikonasana could be to do a bind. So we find our Trikonasana, and then we place our left arm to the back. Maybe we bend the front knee slightly to find our space. Maybe we bring the right arm to the back, and maybe we can reach our fingers. We can use also a strap here, and then you straighten again your front leg, opening your chest. Here really the pose feel a little bit more strong to your hamstring, and the opening of your chest that is held by the bind is even more effective. And bend the knee, you come back to the top. So this is our Trikonasana, and is a very important pose. Is a pose that is strong, require the flexibility, but is a pose that we can take since the beginning of our yoga journey, maybe with the variations we need. And with the time, the pose we go deeper and deeper, but is a pose beginner friendly, and is very, very important for our body. This was our Trikonasana, our triangle pose. Before to close the video, sit down comfortable with your leg crossed or on your knees, and we catch a breath together. Close your eyes, inhale through the nose deeply, and exhale through the mouth. Open your eyes, So I hope you enjoyed this video. There are many other videos on the channel where we explore through May different asanas. So take a look and please subscribe to the channel pressing the button, and it's completely free and helps a lot Yoga Born to grow on YouTube. If you would like to meet me and have a class with me, I teach at Yoga Born on Wednesday morning strength class and Saturday morning ENERGISE. But take a look to the website of Yoga Born. There are plenty of classes for different types of abilities. It's a very friendly vibe studio. So thank you so much. See you next video. Namaste.